Cambrian Home Care is a Southern California-owned company that was established in 1996 in Long Beach, California. Originally formed as a home care company offering non-medical options for maintaining the young and older person independently at home, Cambrian has diversified to meet community needs. Rhiannon Acree is president of Cambrian Home Care. And Rhiannon, nice to see you.
Well, thank you very much.
Tell us about Cambrian Home Care.
Well, Cambrian was established in 1996. I'm the founder and the owner of Cambrian. And it was started really because I believe very strongly in people having independence, and preferably at home. And I learned this when I had my nursing degree in the University of Wales, and I did midwifery in the community in England. And so when I started my career maybe 30 years ago in America, I worked in the community. And it's very important to me, which is why Cambrian has been established. By now, we're serving the communities in the LA County, Orange County, and also in Riverside and Inland counties, so primarily the Southern California area.
You provide general care as well as specialised care and specialty services. Tell us about the breadth of your services.
Essentially, anybody that would like to stay home after possibly a surgery or an event that has been ER driven, or somebody who would like to stay home rather than go into a residential or a convalescent home. Also somebody who might be on hospice, who wish to have the end of their life at home, we can help them stay at home. There are many diagnoses that wish to stay at home: Alzheimer's, AIDS, HIV/AIDS. They just prefer to be at home if possible. And also the disabled and the developmentally disabled. We work quite a lot with children and teenagers who are developmentally disabled and would like their independence as long as possible.
You service Southern California. How's this organized?
Well, primarily the main office is here in Long Beach. So everything administratively is done out of this office. And then the branch offices in the other counties are actually responsible for the hiring and the staffing.
How are you different then from your competitors?
Well, there are many points that makes us sort of unique. The first thing I want to talk about is the difference between home health and home care. And we're definitely home care. Home health is driven by the physician and the RN and physical therapy and occupational therapy and speech therapy. And they're in the home on a short, intermittent basis. Whereas for us in home care, we're driven by the client or the referral source that's paying for the services. So we can be in the house all day, all night, or on a short period of time. So that's the main difference between home care and home health. The other thing that makes us a little different is that we're an employer. In other words, all our caregivers are employed by us. The client, you, would not be responsible for their taxes. You would not have to use your own homeowner's insurance. We cover them with the insurance. And you wouldn't have to go out and buy workers' comp insurance. We cover all of that.
And you also train people.
Well, yes, that's right. We have a training center with a simulated home with a bed and chairs and soft chairs, because sometimes that's what we have in the homes, and a kitchen and a bathroom, so that people can practice getting people out of the tub or out of bed, or how to set a table. So it's very unique. I know of nobody else in our area that has a training center like that.
Tell us about the market for home care and how your company has adapted to change.
Gosh, yes, that's a long story, which I'll summarize into, there have been funding issues. As everybody knows, the federal government in America is having some difficulties, and the state of California is having some budget difficulties. So we have to adapt by being very efficient, which is one great thing about us. You see, the decisions are made here, not on the East Coast, not in a different country. So we can move fast and stay very lean so that we can still provide as many services as possible to our clients.
Why do you think caregivers should work at Cambrian Home Care?
Well, of course, I feel that it is one of the best home care companies. And anybody who would like to go and get up in the morning and get ready and go and find somebody's house, knock on the door and give that wide smile and just reduce the anxiety of the senior or whoever in the house is the perfect candidate for home care. Because then you walk in and you can go to their kitchen and ask them, okay, what is it that I can do to help you today? It is the greatest gift that we can give people. It is amazing as you get older, little things that you can't do now. If somebody could just pick up something because you can't bend to get it, help you in the bathroom because now you're afraid of slipping, just little things like that makes life so much easier. And, our mission is to have that right caregiver be at that right house doing the right thing at all times. And so it's a job that you get paid for doing, and also you give so much to others. And here at Cambrian, we support the caregivers very, very well. And it's a very flexible position. If you're going to school, you could work in the afternoon or in the morning and then go to school in the afternoon. You can work it around your own personal schedule. Maybe you have children that you have to pick up at 3. So then you can work till 1 and then go and get the children at 3. Some people like to work nights. So really it's a very flexible, and we work well with our caregivers.
And what about diversity?
Yes, that's very important, especially here in Southern California. Caregivers can feel comfortable in talking in their native language of Spanish or Cambodian or Vietnamese, because we have staff within the office that speak those languages.
We have all kinds of caregivers that from different backgrounds, speaking Spanish, English. We have Vietnamese clients. We have Vietnamese caregivers also, and Cambodian.
If somebody wants to find out more then about Cambrian Home Care, how do they do that?
Well, the webpage, www.cambrianhomecare.com.
Rhiannon, thank you very much.
Thank you, too.